Hey guys, I am still under the weather, and I think it's apparent. Bubba Jubs wanted me to check out something by SCP Illustrated, and this would be SCP 973 Smokey. Now, SCP Illustrated, I've got to get some of his artwork. I've got to get some stuff of his hanging on the walls here. I'm more waiting until me and the hospitaler move. That way I can do whatever I want with the room, assemble some shelves, things like that. Burb of Judge has sent something to someone else who is now taking care of the painting for that, and I'll have that soon. I really can't wait for that to get here, and I'm trying to stay in contact with the artist as much as I can. Valkyrie has done some amazing work with her series of artwork. The Emperor, not the Emperor's, the Commissar's Taro, of which there's 3 pieces now. They're down in the description down below in a red bubble, so I'd check those out if you guys haven't already. Yeah, SCP Illustrated has done so much great stuff between him and the Vulcan and the Exploring series. Those are my top 3 for anything SCP related at all. At all. So I'd love to get some stuff with them in it. I still have to do something with these. I know I'm rambling, guys. I feel awful. I know the first thing there's a lot of you are going to say is, hey, take some time, and I have for the most part. I'm checking out some things. I'm just sitting back and relaxing for the most part, and I appreciate everybody's concern about it. I am fine. I will be fine. But let's sit back for now, enjoy some SCP, and let's see what this has got going. Here we go.
Good day everyone and welcome back to SCP Illustrated, entry log 89. Today we're going to be taking a look at SCP-973, also known as Smokey. Now this is a Euclid level SCP and
please tell me this is not Smokey the Bear. I will die laughing.
This video does contain scenes of strong gore and graphic violence. Without further ado, let's begin.
Okay.
The following data release has been authorized by the following council members and administration staff. Testimony taken from gas station attendant. The following testimony was captured by chance as the gas station attendant was refueling the investigating agent's vehicle. The attendant was administered amnestics after the SCP-973 threat was isolated.
So your authority figures. Don't see a lot of you come out this far. Safe for the ground. Can't say much about him though. No one ever sees him until you hit the gas, and by God, you should never do that. Me and a couple of the boys went out that way. Stayed 20 miles under the speed limit the whole time. The things we saw. Smashed up cars and smashed up people. Don't know what kind of cop that guy is, but if you drive that way, drive slowly.
Okay. Smokey and the Bandit?
Description: SCP-973
Smokey and the
consists of
Bandit.
2 entities. SCP-973-1 is a police cruiser resembling those used by state troopers in the early
Nah, Smokey and the Bandit. I bet anything.
1970s. The vehicle appears to be in an advanced state of disrepair. Eyewitness accounts have consistently mentioned large dents in the doors and hood, a heavily cracked windshield, heavy rusting, and a loose rear bumper secured with duct tape. SCP-973-2 is reported as a Caucasian male in his late 40s, wearing a state trooper uniform dating from the same period as SCP-973-1. Subject is described as balding, slightly overweight, and having a handlebar moustache. SCP-973 will manifest at night when another vehicle enters the designated territory and is believed to be triggered by the target vehicle accelerating over a certain speed. This limit varies, with the average being in the area of 88.5 kilometers an hour, but it can range anywhere between 53.3 kilometers an hour and 112.7 kilometers an hour. No predictable pattern or connection between differing limits has been found as of yet. When this limit is broken, SCP-973 will appear approximately 0.4 kilometers behind the target vehicle and will chase down the target at high speed with the siren and flashers on. This is accompanied by a looping message played on the target's radio consisting of the phrase "run." In % of cases, the target will flee with SCP-973 in pursuit and will be overtaken in 1.6 minutes. At this point, the remains of 34 individuals and 19 vehicles have been found within 6.4 kilometers of the affected roadway.
Jesus.
The range of damage done to the bodies include evisceration, rape, and 3 cases where the body has been damaged by the impact to the point that visual identification was impossible.
Oh my god.
5 survivors are within Foundation custody, all suffering from varying degrees of mental trauma. The recovered vehicles showcase heavy impact damage, both environmental and inflicted, and severe burn damage to the interior.
Wow.
Special containment procedures.
Don't speed.
SCP-973's nature precludes it from full containment within the Foundation. Due to the danger it presents, the 60-kilometer stretch of US route on which it is known to manifest is to be under satellite surveillance at all times. Any vehicles attempting to travel the designated section of highway between 2200 and 0430 are to be diverted to the detours at exits by Foundation personnel. Trespassers are to be forcibly arrested and detained if the need arises.
Lovely.
Addendum 1. Destroying the roadway affected by SCP-973 has proven ineffective. The demolition of part of State Route in 1983 led to SCP-973 relocating itself to its current position.
Lovely.
Addendum 2. 8th of 2000. Attempting to capture and contain SCP-973 fails, resulting in the death of 9 agents.
Jeez.
SCP-973 is believed to be wounded, but is not incapacitated, reappearing 9 days later. First-hand accounts indicate a change in SCP-973-2's appearance, as shown in this excerpt from the post-mission interview of Agent.
I can't really say. He just looked different. His eyes were red, I remember that, and his mouth was just this black hole. No teeth, no tongue, just a hole. I was too busy shooting at him to get a better look than that.
Addendum 3. SCP-973's area of effect seems to be expanding, as does the window of time that manifestations occur. Security protocols have been adapted to this.
Lovely.
And that concludes SCP-973. I hope you enjoyed it, and be sure to like and subscribe if you did. Next time will be The Factory, another SCP-001 proposal. Exciting stuff. Be sure to follow all the social media outlets for video updates, and if you can't wait that long and want a whole load of other exclusive video content, then consider joining the Patreon. You get early video access, you see...
Alright guys, so... Okay. So this is different than what I was expecting. I was thinking maybe Smokey the Bear. I was thinking maybe Smokey and the Bandit when I heard it was a cop. But this is something completely different, okay? This is something that is completely different. Wow, that is something else. So basically, at any point that you speed, this guy has road rage to the 9,000th power. That is outright wild. And apparently it can be wounded, and it haunts one particular stretch of highway. Yeah, you can't do anything with that. So, what do you do with something like this? This is one of those SCPs that... It's strange that I find this SCP more middle of the road as far as it's an interesting SCP, but it's not as interesting as other SCPs I've run into along my journey with SCP. It is definitely one of those that is... It has a niche that is definitely filled by it. But I don't know what else to say about it as far as that goes. Some SCPs really make me think. Some SCPs really just, like, the way that they're done, the way that they're worded, it all makes you think it's more of an exercise in, horror and suspense. This one is more effectively, it is an entity that is triggered by certain things, and it's definitely scary when you think about there was an experiment done. I think it was the Stanford prison experiment, and people will do ridiculous stuff if they think that people have authority over them. And that's one of the things that scares me the most about people who fake being cops. And this one would fall underneath that category, because this one would definitely cause people to be, scared of it just by proxy, because we all, any authority figure that abuses their power is automatically a terrifying thing. And I'm rambling because I'm feeling bad, and that's just how it is, guys. But yeah, it apparently kills. It apparently does worse than killing. It apparently does horrible stuff to people, and all because they're speeding. I think I might need a little bit more information on this one. I think I might, just to know if there's more. Don't get me wrong, SCP Illustrated does an amazing job. Especially one of my favorite SCP videos of all time was the first SCP-001 Apollyon video that I saw. It was one of the first times I got introduced to SCP Illustrated and its voice acting, so his stuff is just absolutely top notch. So, guys, I'm gonna shut up. Yeah. All of SCP Illustrated's links are going to be in the description down below. Go and subscribe to this guy. His links are going to be right next to mine, including for the Patreon, the PayPal, everything else like that, and the Discord. The Discord's important, guys. The way most times, like today, I was just looking for some shorter videos to check out, just because I can't be here talking for that long, and my attention span is between, shiny object and goldfish. And I just wanted to be able to spend some time with you guys. But if you want to kind of determine where votes go, things like that, the way that I normally pick videos to watch is by the voting system. And if you see Ronnie out and about in the channel, say hey to him. Ronnie's actually the guy. Not only has he made a tabletop 40K game and a tabletop simulator, he also counts all the votes. And I normally pick the most requested video to watch. I'm going to shut up because I'm rambling. I will see you guys next time. And don't speed, okay? Don't speed. You'll wind up walking into this guy, and that would be not good.